The light will shine in the darkness. I know that the events of the past few years have caused so many to feel that there is a pervading sense of hopelessness. But today, let's talk about hope, and particularly the hope that the story of Christmas brings. Hello, I'm George Christensen, former Australian Member of Parliament and the editor of Nation First, which you can subscribe to at nationfirst.substack.com. While you're at it, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click the little bell to get alerts when we've got news to share with you. There's no denying that the world is in a very tumultuous state, with rising inflation, food insecurity, and the growing gap between the wealth and influence of the globalist elite compared to the rest of us. Since early 2020, we've had erstwhile democratic governments responding to the so-called pandemic with mRNA vaccines that had no long-term safety data and which caused adverse events, including deaths. They responded with vaccine mandates, with mask mandates, and with lockdowns. On top of this, we have Klaus Schwab and the little Davos elite crowd behind the World Economic Forum pushing their agenda, known as the Great Reset. You know, the one where they say we're going to own nothing and we'll be happy with it. Additionally, many governments have been undermining our privacy through such means as implementing compulsory digital identity systems and central bank digital currencies. All of this has had an incredibly negative impact on our society and our freedom, and in turn has caused feelings of hopelessness to run rife. To many of us, the world seems to have entered a period of great darkness. But amidst all of this chaos, the story of Christmas brings hope. One of my favourite biblical imaginings of Christ's birth that is not often used this time of year is found in the Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ according to St. John. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. And the Word became flesh and dwelt amongst us. Let me read a key line from that text once again. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. That's the New King James Version, but other translations of the Bible tell us that the darkness could not overcome the light or extinguish the light. That light was found in a manger in Bethlehem over 2 millennia ago in the form of a newborn baby, and the forces of darkness couldn't comprehend it, couldn't overcome it, and certainly couldn't extinguish it. They still can't. Jesus Christ's birth gives us hope for a better future, one where freedom reigns and people are respected regardless of their background or circumstance. The Christmas story of the arduous journey by Joseph and Mary from Nazareth to Bethlehem, of the birth of God become man in the cave where animals dwelt, of shepherds coming to pay homage to the Christ child. These contain messages of humility, hope, and courage, which can help us persevere through the current difficult era. And that same Christ child, as an adult, demonstrated true power through his willingness to love and serve others, even in the face of death. He brought light into a world that, like today, was shrouded in darkness. He showed us what it means to care for one another, no matter the cost, to forgive and seek redemption, even when everything around us feels chaotic or beyond repair, something we need now more than ever before if we're going to get through this period intact. Jesus showed us how powerful compassion can be when faced with hate, and how strong faith can be even when everything seems impossible. And it is precisely these values which will bring about lasting peace once again, at home or abroad, something worth striving for during these times when things seem so bleak or uncertain for so many around the world. Christmas isn't just about presents and festive cheer. At its heart lies hope, hope for a brighter days ahead, hope for peace on earth, hope for love amongst mankind, all of which Jesus personified during his life here on earth, as well as his death on Calvary and then resurrection some 2 millennia ago. So don't forget what Christmas really stands for. Don't forget why the Word became flesh. It was to bring joy where there is sorrow, love where there is hate, and light where there is darkness. All values worth living by each and every day through 2022, 2023, and beyond. You can share those values by liking this video, subscribing to this channel, and clicking the bell to get more alerts when we've got news to share with you. God bless you, your family, and nation. I'm George Christensen, and this has been Nation First for 2022. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and yours.